There are over 130 playbooks in College Football 26, so it can be hard to know which ones are good, and it takes a long time to go through them all. Don't worry, I got you covered. Here are the best playbooks that you need to check out in College Football 26. Now first, I want to cover a couple of honorable mentions before we get into the heavy hitters, because in college football, you have a lot of different unique teams and playbooks, and there's a couple of playbooks that, while they might not be the absolute best, they are very unique, and if you put the time into them, you can get creative. So one of those playbooks would be the Rice playbook, which had a ton of updates this year. If you look through their pistol, they have all these different wingback formations, which is unique to them. There's a lot of unique option plays in here, motion plays, and even pass plays to go with them. And these are formations that I think if you put time into, you can get really good with them. And then even if you go to their shotgun, you can see they have a bunch of wingback sets here as well that have a lot of options, run plays, motion plays, pretty good passing plays as well. You can get pretty annoying with this playbook if you put the time into it. And I think it's definitely something worth looking into because it's one of the most unique and updated playbooks in all of College Football 26. I mean, look at this halfback zone toss right here. I mean, this isn't the most unique thing in the whole world, but I could tell just by looking at it that this is going to be a pretty good run. Yeah, I mean, look at how the blocking sets up on this. This playbook is just loaded with cool stuff. And you still have a bunch of good regular shotgun formations too, like the double Z cross, which has some really good plays in it. Gun doubles, you see we got jet sweep action too. You've got a lot of trip sets, wing trips, spread, tray for wide receiver, and some empty sets. So this playbook is unique, but it also still offers you some of the more normal stuff, I guess you could say. So it's pretty balanced. And of course, for the other honorable mentions, we have to mention the armed force playbooks like Navy, Air Force, and Army. Now, I do think the Navy playbook might be the best of these this year because I think they got the most new formations like the flex bone overstack, over doubles, over heavy. Some of these are in some of the other armed forces playbooks as well, but I think Navy got the most new stuff. They also got some new stuff in shotgun as well. They have the wingback, or at least one of the wingback sets like the Rice playbook, and then they also have a lot of split sets, some normals, some doubles. So they've got, some more passing options this year. But if you want to run flex bone like out of pistol or out of just the flex bone formation in general, these are the playbooks you have to be in. These are really annoying offenses, but they definitely take a lot of practice to learn. If you want to pound the ball like these teams do in real life with all of the motion, triple option, wide receiver sweeps. I mean, look at this wide receiver sweep right here. I mean, I don't know. The blocking just looks good on this. I have a hard time believing that this wouldn't be good. Yeah, I mean, look at this. You can get annoying with these playbooks. If this is the type of offense you want to run, these are the type of playbooks you want to be looking into. Hey, really quickly, if you are enjoying this video and you want to stay up to date with the best college football tips all year long, make sure to subscribe and turn the bell icon on because I drop the best and most up-to-date tips weekly. Now let's get into some of the more heavy hitter playbooks, some of the less gimmicky ones, I guess you could say, starting with Maryland. This playbook is really solid this year. You've got gun deuce, which is a symmetrical formation. That's always good because that means you can flip your formation without your opponent knowing. So it's nice to have some of those in your playbook. They've got gun doubles, got a lot of jet sweeps, got speed options in this playbook as well, which are always two things you're going to want when playing college football. You've got normal Y off close, which is a good formation. And you've got the play Y sail, which was one of the best plays in the game last year. And it's still good this year. This play kind of dominated College Football 25, and it's easy to see why. It's just a very simple play with easy reads. Typically for the Y wide receiver, you could either put him on a zig route if you're looking for an easy man beater, or you could put him on a drag over the middle, which is always a quick option. And I mean, it's just quick passes to the running back tight end, and then if that's not open, you're pretty much just waiting for your tight end corner route to come open. And then as your last read, you have a dig that comes open on the back end. The spacing on this play is just really great. The routes complement each other really well, and it's just an easy play to use. You've got more normal Y off formations. You've got wing trips. These are always nice. You've got wing trips weak, a lot of auto motion. I mean, you're going to see that pretty much in every playbook at this point, but it's good to see it. You've got the other normal Y-off formations that have some good passing plays. You've got the wing trips weak, the wing trio. A lot of auto motion, which is what you want to see in playbooks nowadays. Wing trio weak, a lot of good runs, auto motions, jet sweeps, trips tight end offset, which is always a good formation. The main things you're going to want to look for in playbooks is you want a lot of trips formations because those are always going to be really good. Easy passing concepts with some decent runs, especially if you have a speed option, which this one does. You always want to look for bunch and tight formations, and you want a lot of stuff with motion. I mean, that's the things you're looking for. So you can see here, you got a trips tight end, which is always a good formation, and this one has options. It has QB powers, which is not in a lot of playbooks. It's got these motion RPOs, which are really, really, really good this year. Then you're moving on to bunch. Again, you want a bunch or a tight set. You want multiple if possible. Bunch offset, always going to get the job done. A lot of good passing plays in here, even plays that are just good as stock plays, which means you don't have to add anything to it. Then you've got spread stuff, and as you can see, a lot of screens, a lot of motion. That's what you want to see in your playbooks. You want to see some of the gimmicky stuff because that is easy to run. And of course, you still have some empty stuff as well. This playbook is really darn good. Hey, really quickly, before we continue, I do want to let you know real quick that I do have a membership service where I post all of my ebooks, my top plays, and strategies to help you win more games. If you want to check it out, the link is in the pinned comment below. Up next is Penn State, another playbook that's seen a lot of new stuff this year. You've got some Wildcat stuff, multiple Wildcat formations, and some crazy ones at that. So you got some gimmicky stuff here. You've got a lot of good run plays. You've even got a Wildcat trips tight end, which isn't something you see every day. You've got a Wildcat wing flex. So if you want to get a little gimmicky and crazy, you've got some stuff there. You've got some pistol sets as well if you want to pound the ball. But then you get in a shotgun. You've got the wing off 3 tight end. Very unique. I mean, again, look at the motions in this playbook. RPOs, different runs. I really like this one right here, the escort zone toss. And a lot of plays have this same motion, so you can disguise your plays. But this is basically a shotgun toss, which those are typically pretty good, but you have a motion blocker with it. So this right here is going to be a run that you're definitely going to want to use if you're using this playbook. You've got gun doubles, gun flex, normal Y off, and you can see here you've got double motions. We got to show this because this is crazy. So what's going to happen here is the quarterback and running back are going to both shift, and then the running back's going to essentially take the snap. So, I mean, one of the more crazy things you're going to see in a playbook, Penn State has a lot of unique stuff. As you move through the playbook, you're going to notice a lot of great motion, RPO plays, screens, a lot of great run plays, especially from shotgun with the tosses and all the different motion stuff, double motions. This playbook, wing trio weak right here, really good formation with great passing and run plays. Wing trips weak, same thing. Wing trips weak over lion. This is a unique one. Orbit motions, triple options. It's got it all. This playbook, really, really unique. Trio halfback weak. You've got some bunch stuff as well, which is always nice. And as you scroll over, you even get more creative with the shotgun gate and the empty lion. More motion, more gimmicks, more trickery. This play right here, the fake Jets verts. Absolutely awesome play. You've got a screen on the back end. You've got a motion swing pass. You've got deep post. This is a playbook where you've got some normal stuff, but you're also going to have the ability to just get really, really annoying. Up next is the UCLA playbook. Now, they have one single back set, so something under center if you want to run the ball, but you pick this because you want to pass. They've got deuce close and deuce, both symmetrical formations, which I mentioned earlier is nice to have. It's got wing slot over, wing slot offset. You're going to have some pretty good runs and some decent passes out of this. Wing halfback close. You've got doubles off close weak. Again, a lot of good run plays with these shotgun runs this year. But really, one of the main things about this, you've got a lot of trips. You've got wing trips weak, but the bunch formation, if you are a bunch offense type of person and you stick in this formation the majority of the game, this might be the best bunch in the entire game. It's a regular bunch, so it's not offset. It's not bunch strong. Those are good too, but regular bunch is usually going to be a staple, and I don't think a lot of playbooks have this, but this is a really good bunch. You've got verts, which is a great play, quick snap play. I mean, this, you could argue this is the best play in the game every year because you don't actually have to make adjustments. You can just snap it. And no matter what, man or zone, you're going to have people open if you make the right reads. It's just a super easy play to run with great routes that complement each other. You've also got some RPOs and some runs out of this, which you're going to want. You got reverses, sweeps. You've got flood plays. You've got clear out, SC out, deep attack. You've got a lot of stuff here. And then you still finish it off with a lot of trip stuff. Bunch open offset, which is another formation that I think kind of gets overlooked. More trips and empty. But like I said, just a balanced playbook shotgun wise, but you picked this for the bunch. The next playbook I want to talk about is Miami. This, you could argue, might be the best playbook in the game. They've got some pistol sets. They've got some single back, especially deuce close, which is always solid. But let's look at the shotgun. You've got split. You've got wing slot over, doubles off close, doubles Y off. You've got a lot of motion in this playbook. Doubles offset weak, flex offset weak, wing trips. You're starting to see this in more playbooks. Y off trips weak. Again, tight sets, trip sets. You want a lot of that with motion. You've got trips tight end offset weak, which is really, really good. Bunch open tight end, which is a solid formation. Bunch strong offset. Anytime you have one of these staple bunch sets, you're going to be a good playbook because it's just such a good formation. This one has some unique plays in it that we have not seen before. Some good RPOs, but something I really like about this is it has the motion halfback wham. Now, back in the day in Madden, halfback wham runs were really overpowered. This one in bunch is kind of crazy because usually we would see that under center. Now having this in bunch, which is the best passing set in the game, pretty crazy. You've also got bunch wide, you've got some spread formations if you like spread, and then you finish it off with a bunch of trip sets. And again, the more trips and the more compression you have, the better your playbook. And now we're on to the top 3, at least right now as of my opinion. Bowling Green, probably not a playbook you expected, but this one is really good. You've got shotgun wing, really solid formation. You've got some options, a wing offset, another solid one. I like these types of shotgun sets because you can run the ball good out of them, but you still have solid pass plays as well. You've got wing slot over, flex off close. You've got the normal Y off, which if you remember earlier, I told you about the play Y sail. One of the best plays in the game last year. It is again this year. This playbook has it. You've got normal Y off, doubles. You've got these slot formations here. Look at these motion screens, motion options. You want to see that in your playbooks. You've got trips. You've got trips tight end. Trips tight end is always going to be one of the best formations in the game. Really easy to pass out of. And this one has some motion in it as well. You've got the trips Y over. You've got bunch offset. Again, you want some bunch formations typically in your playbook. This one's pretty solid. You've got the verts play. Then you've got bunch strong offset, one of the best variations of it with the inside zone, the RPO screen, corner strike, dagger, one of the best plays in the game. And then you've got bunch tight end on top of that. You don't see this in a lot of playbooks. Bunch tight end, really good. This one even has a QB wrap. It has some unique plays that we haven't really seen in bunch tight end before. And then you've still got your signature really good passing plays and bubble screens out of this. You've got bunch spread, which is pretty unique. Other spread formations, you could see all this auto motion. You want to see that. More trips. This is a playbook you need to look at. Up next should be no surprise, the Oregon playbook. It's still good again this year. You've got some pretty good pistol sets. You've got I form, so this one's a little more balanced if you want to run the ball. It still has its really good wildcat plays, which you can use to get gimmicky with some of these runs and motions. And then you get to the shotgun, you got a whole bunch of stuff. You've got a lot of motion in this playbook. You're going to have the screens. You're going to have the options, the jet sweeps. You've got the wing tights, which are really good run formations with speed options in them. You've got gun deuce with motion, and it's symmetrical, so you always love to see that. You've got off trips, wing slot offset. I mean, you could just look at these plays and tell they're good. Double motion halfback toss. I mean, look at that. Normal Y off close with motions. This is also the same formation that has the Y sail play. Really good. You've got doubles. You've got Y trips. Trips tight end offset. One of the better formations in the game. Trio Y flex. Another banger formation. Bunch strong offset with motion plays. This was one of the better formations last year. It's back and it's good again this year. You've got bunch open offset, bunch quads offset, which I think is a really underrated formation for running and passing. It's something I like to mix in. And the number one playbook for right now, I think most people would agree, is Oregon State. Now, they have some pistol sets. They've got some single back as well. But their shotgun has a lot of interesting stuff. You've got the wing pair, good runs, some pretty solid passes in them. You've got the wing, halfback weak close. These are really better formations than people give them credit for. You've got off trips. You've got doubles. You've got normal Y off. You've got a bunch of different trips with motions and unique passing plays, options, jet sweep, screens, you name it. But where this really starts to heat up, as you see all these trip sets, you still got the trips, tight end offset weak, really good. It also has some unique pass plays. But look at all the different bunch formations you've got here. You've got bunch strong offset. You've got bunch strong nasty. Again, motions and RPOs and all of that are in here. Bunch X nasty. You've got spread. You've got more trips. You've got trio 4 wide receiver sets. At the end of this, you also have empty as well. So with the amount of bunch and trip sets that this playbook has, it's just going to make it to where you're always going to have something new you can go to. Now that you know about the best playbooks, you're halfway there. Now you need to know about the other basic tips that will help you win more games, and you can check out that video right here on the screen.